Welcome boys and girls, Christine here with Warhammer Mark of Chaos. Before Total War, there was Mark of Chaos. And before that, there was the Shadow of the Horned Rat. So we have an Empire campaign, an Orcs and Goblins campaign, and a Hordes of Chaos campaign. So we're gonna play the Empire campaign, then I might play the Chaos campaign, but let's get to it. Hard difficulty, the Call of War.
It has been a long and bloody year since the end of the Great War. While the Emperor has claimed victory, the peace that so many heroes gave their lives for has not settled on the lands. The hordes of chaos, though leaderless, continue to taint the northlands of the Empire. Vicious warriors attack merchant caravans and raid isolated farms and villages. The Emperor's battle-weary soldiers patrol the forests and hills, ever vigilant against bloodthirsty warbands intent on looting and slaughter.
So we get our warrior priest, which, well, he's leading a band of spearmen right there by the looks of it. Also some halberdiers by the looks of it. So some spearmen, or pikes.
Sons of Sigma, for the Empire! No escape from chaos. It marks us all.
So it begins.
In the months following Emperor Magnus's great victory over the Chaos hordes at the gates of Kislev, sporadic fighting plagued the lands of the Northern Empire. Though scattered and leaderless, Chaos warbands still ravaged south, pillaging and destroying. Hard-pressed, the armies of the Elector counts grew weary from constant war. Even as the first chill of autumn touched the air, Count Otto von Gruber of Ostermark gathered his forces east of the Middle Mountains to battle yet one more incursion. Amongst his captains was young Stefan von Kessel, a man with a reputation tainted by the execution of his grandfather for chaos worship, and whose brand-scarred face bore the mark of chaos itself.
Close to the eastern border of the Empire, Count Otto von Gruber and his Ostermark army prepare for bloody battle against the fearsome Chaos Warband.
It is imperative that we hold the higher ground from which we can bombard the enemy with our cannons. Captain Steimer will hold the line of this side of the River Ospek, backed up by Captain Feldsturm's artillery.
What is my role, Count?
You will take a contingent across the river and attack the watchtower the Chaos forces are holding on the hill. Drive them back and secure that hill so Feldsturm can set up his battery on the higher ground.
So we get to it. Our brave Empire swordsmen against the hordes of chaos. This is gonna be fun. So we are literally playing with the tier 1 army. Well, tier 2, effectively, because we do have handgunners. This game does handle relatively well, but I can't play it at higher than 1080p resolution. And even that, I think, took some changes to the config files.
At the hated slaves of darkness. The gods have offered up this hour for our vengeance, so grasp it with fervor and salve your anguish with the blood of the Northmen. Drive them back to their caves and take that tower.
What are your orders, my lord?
Cowards have found
Alright,
us.
so we got
Kill them
Marauders
all.
coming in. Just a regular unit of Marauders.
There is bloody work to be done this day.
We also got Marauder Axe Throwers. Okay, so they're under attack over there, so we do have some great swords. Seems that they're marching against the enemy.
Work to be done this day.
The foe have been spotted.
Volley fire.
Infernal machines will be the end of us. They need to be destroyed before we can advance. Ready and willing. The army of the Emperor is under attack.
Now you can attach a hero to a unit, maybe something that Warhammer Total War should get. Alright, we got
Protect our land.
some stuff over there.
Defeat is impossible.
We're going to send Stefan von Kessel over there.
We are yours to command.
Now, I am not attaching them together because of, well, I just want to use Kessel to soak some of the damage. Heroes will heal to full HP.
Men of the Empire, advance! Attack the foe! Pray Sigma!
After a battle, but units won't.
The darkness shall not defeat us. Ready and willing.
Alright, so we got him over there.
While one foe draws breath.
Advance at my command.
Alright.
Defeat
He is gonna take some damage, so we gotta be careful.
Advance on the enemy! Under victory!
The Emperor rewards the bravest.
Get moving, you lazy
Okay.
curs!
Protect our lands, guard our people.
Pray Sigma!
Alright.
Quick march! We stand ready to fight. Ready and willing. Advance on the enemy! Not as it first seemed.
There will be no respite while one foe.
Alright, he leveled up.
We're not fighting alone.
Okay, we're gonna get a Storm of Steel.
Pray Sigma! Advance on the enemy!
We shall rock
You ignorant savage! Take a fireball up your hairy ass!
Alright, we need to hurry up and
The
go save him.
darkness shall not defeat us.
Your allies in all
Quest
have
is
saved
not
me.
as it first seems.
Lord Teclis has taught me the
The
art
tower is ours again. Captain Feldsturm can set up his battery from here.
Cause is just, my lord. Form up in advance! Forward like the wolves of Ulrich!
You cannot escape the
Ready?
flames!
Gotta be careful.
Find more power!
I shall be where the fighting is thickest. I shall be
The
where the
might of
fighting is
Sigma
thickest.
has crushed the foe.
We
All right,
shall
let's move.
rule the battlefield.
Sigma, grant us victory!
I command the powers of pyromancy.
Don't worry, we'll be able to get them to a higher level
Glory to the
later on.
Empire! Sigma wills
Might as
it.
well get my swordsman to a higher level.
We await your command.
If there is
We shall
a
rout the
specific
scum from
issue
the
in this
field.
game, is the way that
Fight for the
units
Empire!
level up.
Do not be afraid. I can control my power.
The army of the Emperor is under
There is
attack.
bloody work to be done this
Yeah,
day.
this is when the colleges of magic were first founded.
Flame seeks the feud.
So welcome to the old world, boys and girls. Welcome to the old
Sigma!
world. So I gotta destroy that. Our artillery is moving into position.
Praise Sigma! The quest is
Lord
history shall
Teclis has
tell of
taught
the
me
great
the art of
feats of the
fire.
Empire's heroes. For Magnus and the
So we got our
Empire!
stuff sorted out together there.
The lore of fire is mine to command.
And we got our great
History shall
cannons
tell of the great feats of the Empire's heroes. Glory!
moving into position, 2 of them.
There is bloody work to be done this day.
Those abominations will kill no more men of the Empire. Signal the advance!
Why not just bombard them with impunity, since you do have your artillery on a hill?
Victory is yours!
Just an idea. Military basics. So we only lost 3 men. That's pretty damn good, actually. All things considered. With yet another incursion by the forces of chaos turned back, Count Otto von Gruber and his captains hold a council of war.
A finely won victory, wouldn't you say, Count Gruber?
I would have said hard fought, Captain Steimer. The priests of Moor will be busy for days burying the dead, don't you think?
A costly victory, yes, Captain von Kessel, but one that we had to achieve. Count Feuerbach's army has suffered many casualties these past months, and last week he took my advice to pull back his forces to Talabaya. If we had failed today, the Northmen would have killed everyone between here and Wolfenburg within days. Our army stands alone.
We cannot rest until the Chaos filth are driven from Sigmar's realm.
Fine words, von Kessel. Though it is the traitors in our midst that concern me more than the Northman hordes.
If you have an accusation to make...
Enough! Word from the generals of Kislev is that another horde is gathering in the north. War bands still roam freely. The safety of the Empire is far from assured at the moment. We must strike hard against this invasion and choke it in its infancy. We must attack where they are gathering.
I would be honored, my lord.
No, I need you with my army. Von Kessel will head north and seek out their camp.
As you command, my lord. Where would you have me march?
Travel east and north, via Esterdorf if you need to resupply, and press on further northwards. There are regiments from my army and others on patrol in the region. Gather up any of them if you can. We will need as many men as possible for the battles ahead.
I hope you can be trusted. Disobedience is in your blood.
My loyalty is to the Empire alone.
Imagine a captain with a 2-handed sword. Wouldn't that be something? And Warhammer free. Oh, the shield does work ultimately, still. And if there's any lesson from Total War that I've learned, is the fact that... Okay, we can replenish these guys, because... Well, we want to replenish them, actually. I'm not sure. We don't really have a lot of money right now. We'll have enough money to be swimming in it.
Praise Sigma! It's been a long while since we saw an army in these parts, and the northern war bands grow bolder every day. We have a fine inn for those who wish to relax, and you may find more men willing to join you at the barracks. If it's supplies you'll be needing, then we have a man with some talent with a hammer and anvil. and also a specialist in more exotic goods, an alchemist by trade. There's a shrine too for those wishing for something a bit more spiritual for their refreshment.
Okay, so we can get a bunch of different unit upgrades over here. We can buy handgunners, halberdiers, and swordsmen. I don't remember if we actually need any of them. So, okay, we got... Okay, so we do have those guys over there. Let me just save in case. Because I don't want to spend my money right now on things I may not need. Okay, so we can only take... Okay, so we should probably get those swordsmen up to speed. Although, is it worth it? It's a good question. Kind of. Obviously it would be, so I'm probably gonna go for it. I could hire another unit. No, I can't actually afford anything right now. So let's just, we can always buy stuff later on. Alright, so... Oh. Okay, so if I had 800 gold, no, I have 8,000. My apologies, I was a bit mistaken about my numbers. So what we want here is to get the armor for our guys, for all our guys. Get damage dealing capability. Now they can get a horse, but we don't need it right now. And we also don't need items. We'll have plenty of those later on. Ladders, all that kind of stuff, it's just not necessary right now. Like, none of this is actually necessary. Morale regeneration. Yeah, what we want are these stronger units overall. Okay, so that is a good start for us, and we then have a battle to fight. Okay, so let us get started over here. Yeah, just create a recommended army. I could have gotten with an extra unit of handgunners over here, but no, not necessary at this point. Besides, I still need to level these guys up. So we get to deal with the greenies. That's an orc shaman. We do have some allies. They do have cav and they do have handgunners. So we got Knights Panther over here and handgunners.
Glory to the Empire!
The lore of fire is mine to command.
Onwards, brave lads!
So yeah, I'm still gonna use Kessel on his own. So let's just get going with it.
Prepare for battle! Our comrades are beset, but we shall deliver them from this filthy horde. Move swiftly and decisively. With courage and strength, we shall destroy the greenskins before they know they are doomed.
So we got some orc boys.
Of Sigmar himself.
Come on, greenskin scum! You'll pay in blood!
Scorched trail.
Sharpen your blades, men. The general has orders.
Ready! The allies of the
You
Empire
don't
beset.
want your
The
gunnery
Empire
units
will
to be
prevail.
positioned like
A
that.
fire chooses its own path.
It is a good formation in a lot of
What are your
cases.
orders, my lord?
However,
Get ready to
in general,
move,
actually,
you
with
rotten
ranged units,
soldiers.
you don't want them
Our
to
cause is just, my lord.
be positioned.
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath. Be sure of your footing, men. The ground is boggy here and will slow you down. March around the mud and mires.
The
I am
army of
needed
the
over
Emperor
there.
is under
You gotta be
attack.
careful.
We await your orders. The faithful shall prosper.
Death will follow me!
The wind of Akshi blows strong here. Wind of Akshi, heed my call! The lore of fire is mine to command.
Kill them quickly!
Loaded and eager, my lord.
What would you have me do, General?
The foe have been spotted.
Stand firm!
Choppers are no good here.
Alright, they're being under attack.
We await your orders.
The wind of action blows strong here.
Form up in advance!
We'll come back.
Pray, Sigma! The might of Sigma we shall prevail. Glory to the Empire!
Taking up new positions.
Alright, gotta be
Fight
careful.
with pride! Fight with courage! Your troops await your command.
So we got some
The
goblins.
darkness shall not defeat us.
Spear throwers,
Death
so
for
range.
glory! Men of the Empire, advance! Pray, Sigma! The foe have been spotted.
These barricades will make ideal firing positions. Make use of them.
The art of fire.
Be
The
careful.
defense of the Empire is
I
growing
come from the
stronger.
colleges of magic.
The barricades will protect us.
Defeat is impossible.
Perhaps I shall build a tower here.
Captain, the Greenskins have trolls with them. What shall we do?
The winds of magic grow stronger.
The defense of the Empire is growing
Lord
stronger.
Teclis has taught me
Are
the
you
art
so terrified of
fire.
trolls?
Escape the flames!
The feeling when a
Defeat is
troll was
impossible.
considered
The foe shall rue the day they defied the Emperor. Empire and honor.
The
Fight
might
for the
of Sigma
Empire.
has crushed the foe. The foe
We
is attempting
shall
to
rout
breach a
the scum
defensive.
from the field. The Emperor rewards the bravest.
Alright, those halberdiers are gonna get to higher level, and so will he, hopefully.
We shall rout the scum from the field.
Ready and willing. We stand ready to fight.
might of Sigma
ready and
has
prepared.
crushed the foe.
On the left, move out.
What would you have me do, General?
Ready and willing. The faithful shall prosper. Let none bar our path.
The Empire will prevail. The Emperor rewards the bravest.
The Bright College offers its aid.
Victory is assured.
The,
defense
darkness
of
shall
the
not
Empire is
defeat
growing
us.
stronger.
We stand ready to fight.
The Emperor rewards the bravest.
I come from the colleges
Foe is
of
attempting
magic.
to breach a defensive. Death for glory!
The enemy will pay with their blood.
Our cause is just, my lord.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory.
Advance at my command! The foe have been spotted. Move out!
Fight for the Empire!
The Bright College offers its aid.
Glory to the Empire!
Victory is assured.
Kill the greenskin bastards! Kill them all!
The might of Sigma has crushed the foe.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
Fight for the Empire!
Glory
foe
to
have
the
been spotted.
Empire! Ready and willing. Step
The
lively
army
there!
of the Emperor is under
Under
attack.
victory!
Protect our lands, guard our people.
The
Alright,
allies
his
of the
camp is
Empire
under
are
attack
set.
there.
We await your command.
Your allies in Altdorf have sent
We
me.
have taken some heavy casualties at parts here. He is holding.
Will! We shall prevail. Form up in advance!
The might
Quick
of
march!
Sigma
Bad,
has
that
crushed
flanking
the
attack
foe.
did ruin me.
Cannot outrun the flames of fate.
Take a fireball.
Sigma, grant us victory! Under victory!
I am needed over there.
The foe have been spotted.
My anger fans the flames of your destruction.
Alright, just gonna be
Death for
careful.
glory!
Can't really afford to lose them right here.
We await your command. Men of the Empire, advance!
Your allies in
The might
Altdorf
of
have sent
Sigma
me.
has crushed the foe.
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath.
I have not been trained to do that. My anger fans the flames of your destruction.
Alright, move the Bright Wizard.
My anger fans the flames of your destruction.
Form up in advance!
My anger fans the flames of your destruction. as the moth is drawn to the flame.
Alright, take it easy.
On to victory!
I command the powers of pyromancy.
The faithful shall prosper.
The lore of fire is mine to command. You cannot escape the flames!
Victory or death!
Fight for the Empire!
Remember the deeds of Sigmar! Slaughter these savages!
I come from the
The army
colleges
of the Emperor
magic.
is under attack.
Protect our lands, guard our people!
Give them hot lead!
What can
Target
the
that
fire
troll.
college do for you?
The foe have been spotted.
We have learned much from the elves. I command the powers of pyromancy.
More humans! Kill them! Kill them now!
Protect our lands, guard our people!
Blow them apart!
We have learned much from the elves.
We shall rout the scum from the field.
Sigmar, grant us victory!
The Bright College offers its aid.
Defeat is impossible!
Wind of actually blows strong here.
Sigmar wills it.
The Emperor rewards the bravest.
Forward, the army of the Emperor is under attack. Wet your swords with blood! What are your orders, my lord?
Fight for the Empire!
My anger fans the flames of your destruction.
The darkness shall not defeat us.
Take down that troll, come on.
The
We have
allies of
learned
the
much
Empire
from the
beset.
elves. What would you have me do, General?
The might of Sigmar is cause is just, my lord. Form up in advance! Get moving, you lazy curs! The faithful shall prosper.
Protect our lands, guard our people! I shall lead the army forth. Defeat is impossible!
You are
Is
very
your
much,
command,
my lord.
again, my lord? You heard the general. Move!
Glory to the Empire! Forward, sons of Sigmar!
I will survey the battle from a new position.
March on
The
my
army of the
command!
Emperor is under attack.
We have learned much from the elves. I must find more power.
Alright, get that gold.
The wind of actually blows strong here.
Onwards, brave lads! March on!
Fight for the Empire!
The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe.
The Emperor commands.
Loaded and eager, my lord.
Victory is assured.
Pay attention to orders!
An enemy commander has been sent into history.
The
Shall tell of
gods
the
have
great
granted this
feats
day
of the
to earn our
Empire's
glory.
heroes.
I shall be where the fighting is thickest. I will make it so. Our orders are clear. I shall be at the forefront of the fight.
Alright,
The Emperor rewards the bravest.
we
I
got
must
some money.
change my position. We shall rule the battlefield.
History shall tell of the great feats of the
We have
Empire's
learned
heroes.
much from the elves.
You
Good.
heard the general. Move!
Guess they lost one unit.
Praise Sigmar!
Victory. Yeah, they lost one unit of Cav right there.
God bless you. You're a welcome arrival.
Master Kurt Leuten. I'm Captain Stefan von Kessel, here with messages from Count Gruber. I was warned of Chaos warbands all over this area, but there was no mention of orcs.
This was just a raiding force. Our patrols found a camp to the east, but there's too many of them. I have another detachment to the north. With your men, we could hunt the orcs down.
Our orders are quite specific. We are to march northwards with all speed. Master Leuten, the Count needs your aid in fighting the Northmen.
My men will be here to protect the road and the villages against orcs. Until that army has been scattered, I'm not going anywhere.
We need every soldier we can get to fight the Northmen. Another horde is gathering, one that will make the orcs seem like a mere nuisance. Talabayam itself could fall. Thousands of women and children slaughtered!
All right, all right. I'll leave enough men to patrol the road, and I'll take the rest to muster with the Count.
Thank you. You are a man who knows his duty.
Okay, then. So, yeah, that didn't necessarily go down the way I would have wanted it to be certain. In a lot of different ways. Okay, 1 HP to max. Okay. Let's get to it then. Hopefully this time things will go better. You never know.
What would you have me do, General?
Now this is starting to
Onwards,
shape up like an army.
lads!
The lore of fire is mine to command.
Or really just a company.
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath.
Okay, get that specific
Ready and
skill
willing.
right there.
The Emperor
quest is
rewards
not as
the
it
bravest.
first
2,500 years ago, our Lord Sigmar triumphed at Blackfire Pass. Remind the greenskins of that victory today. Be brave and show no mercy.
Ready
Right, we
and
got
willing.
goblins.
We have our orders, men.
Let them come.
Protect our lands, guard our people.
Ready and willing. Ready. Fire!
I shall leave a scorched trail. The winds of magic grow stronger.
We await your orders. Give them hot lead!
The Bright College offers its aid. Your allies in Altdorf have sent me.
The foe have been spotted. A giant! Sigmar, help us! It won't even feel our bullets! What are your
Yeah.
orders, my lord?
The gods have granted
They
this
will
day to
feel
earn
the
our
fire on
glory.
its ass.
What would you have me do, General?
Protect our lands, guard our people. The Emperor commands.
Under victory!
The Emperor rewards the bravest.
I command the
The
powers
might
of
of Sigmar
pyromancy.
has crushed the foe. Sigmar, grant us victory!
Victory is
Alright, so those guys are rank 3. We gotta be careful with the giant because we can show up, we can bite off far more than we can chew. So we got goblins, night goblins, and orc boys coming in over here.
Faithful shall prosper.
Get ready to move, you rotten
So we just
soldiers.
deal with those
Men
guys.
of the Empire, advance! Fire at will!
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath.
The Bright College offers its aid.
The army of the Emperor is under attack. Yes, my lord? Independent fire!
Our advance must continue.
As the flame seeks the fuel.
Victory is assured. Defeat is impossible.
We are yours to command. Forward!
Defeat is impossible.
Ready and willing. Victory or death!
Alright, that's another greenskin patrol.
Sharpen your blades, men. The general has orders.
We shall rout the scum from the
Might
field.
of Sigmar has crushed
Fight
the
for
foe.
the Empire!
Maybe I should have purchased another unit of
You
handgunners
cannot
to bring over
outrun
here.
the flames of fate.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory.
I must find more power.
Right, we gotta be careful.
We have our orders, men.
I will survey the battle from a new position.
Use
We
that
have
item,
learned
give him
much
that
from the elves.
extra HP.
Sharpen your blades, men. The general has orders.
We're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Lord Teclis has taught me the art of fire. I come from the colleges of magic.
We might.
I will lead my men to victory.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
Assuming new positions now, my lord.
Quick march!
The feeling when halberds are actually useful.
Prevail. We shall rule the battlefield.
You cannot
Full volley!
escape the flames.
Fight for the Empire! And honor!
Praise Sigma! The foe have been spotted.
Protect our lands, guard our people.
I bring destruction to the Emperor's foes.
Well, that was a big fat lie.
Follow the flame.
Get moving, you lazy curs!
It certainly can feel our
I
bullets.
shall be at the forefront of the fight. The Emperor commands. I shall be at the forefront of the fight. There will be no respite while one foe draws breath.
We are yours to command.
The flames call to me.
Sigma wills it. The foe have been spotted.
Alright, so we got Orc Boys. We got the War Boss.
Glory to the
Fall back
Empire!
right there.
Get moving, you lazy curs!
We gotta be careful, Kessel.
The Empire
We're
will
gonna do
prevail.
this,
I will survey the battle.
we're
from
gonna
a new
remove him.
position.
Because we want to kill that Warlord, well, the War Boss, before...
By the power of the white flame.
Fire at will!
Before he engages in any kind of melee fight.
For Magnus and the Empire! Fire at will! Shoot that position!
Alright, let's start
Fires can
destroying the
level whole
structures right there.
cities.
The foe have been spotted.
We have our orders, men. Fight with pride! Fight with
Because they will
courage!
give us rewards.
Ready and prepared.
There is bloody
Now
work
the problem
to be
will
done
be
this
how to
day.
pick them up.
Sigma wills it.
The lore of fire is mine to command.
Form up in advance!
Stand firm!
Fires can level whole cities.
Puny coward! I'll soon sort you out!
As the flame seeks the fuel.
On the left! Foe have been
Move
spotted.
Fight with pride! Fight with courage! We shall be moving, my lord. Pay attention to orders!
History shall tell of the great feats of the Empire's heroes. Ready? Fire!
The lore of fire is mine to command.
Yes, my lord. An enemy history shall tell of the great
Victory
feats
is
of the
assured.
Empire's heroes.
Your allies in Altdorf have sent me. I will do what I can to bring victory.
The foe have been spotted. Yes, my lord. Sigma, grant us victory. Ready and prepared.
Victory is assured.
Our cause is just, my lord.
We shall rout the scum from the field. Our advance must continue.
The Bright College offers its aid.
Our advance
Alright,
must
let them go.
continue.
Troppers are no
The
good
might
here.
of Sigma is loaded and eager, my lord. Praise Sigma! Shoot that position!
We shall rout the scum from the field.
The army of the Emperor is under attack. My command! Fire at will!
The Emperor commands. The Empire
Alright,
will
get everyone
prevail.
together over there.
Advance
Let them
on
rout.
the enemy!
Let them rout.
For
We can
Magnus
destroy the
and the
camp for more
Empire.
goods.
I shall be where the fighting is thickest.
Forward!
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory.
The,
The
might of
flames call
Sigma
to
has
me.
crushed the foe.
The enemy will pay in blood.
We await your orders. Shoot that position! Ready and prepared.
We have learned much from the elves.
There will be no
them
respite
fall.
while one foe draws breath.
Gonna get better dueling
We
capability.
shall rule the battlefield.
There will be duels.
Fires can level whole cities. The Bright College offers its aid.
Protect our lands, guard our people.
That's not possible,
Give
my
them a
lord.
storm of lead.
Loaded and eager, my lord.
There is bloody work to be done this day.
Alright, get that fireball to a higher level.
Is drawn to the flame. I have not been the flames call to me. We have learned much from the elves.
Destroy all the buildings in the camp. What else is there? Ah.
The Empire will prevail!
Oh, I guess I could have just killed them, right? You can, by the way, lose your Bright Wizards. So I think we can revive them.
At the forefront of the fight. We shall
But still,
rule
you
the
really
battlefield.
don't want that to happen.
Loaded and eager, my lord. Advance on the enemy!
The Bright College offers
That's a victory.
Sergeant, make your report.
I'm Wolfgang Spitzen of the Eldenwald Patrol. We've been tracking raiders south of here.
Count Gruber is ordering a muster of all soldiers in the area.
The trail is getting colder. We can join you if that's your order, Captain von Kessel.
Alright, so we got a town that's about to be attacked. Then we have a meeting with Feldstorm. And then Tower of Darkness. And then Crossroads Duel, and our objective lies over there. Costin signing out. Stay tuned for